Hello everyone, this is Maria, and this is the last video I'm going to make on coloring this image or this scenery. I'm sorry I didn't show you how I color the rest of it because time constraints. I just ran out of time, so I decided to go ahead and color it without making a video, and then I just wanted to finish the video by coloring the sky, which I will make a night sky, and then also the snowbanks. I'm going to use Distress inks. That is, for me, one of my favorite ways of doing it, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Over here I have faded jeans, I have Seedless preserves, and then I also have black soot. So I'm going to get started with the blue one. And I'm just going to start, and I have used this stickies before, which is one of my favorite ways of doing this. This will give the shape for the snowbanks, so I just kind of place it the way I want it, so that when I color the sky, it's going to leave the white for the snow. So I guess we could do, let's see, I guess we could do maybe like this. They don't have to be even. Let's see, maybe a little higher. Maybe like that, and over here too, there's a little space there, so, or maybe going down, maybe like that. Okay, so I am going to turn the paper over. It's easier for me, and then I'm going to start with faded jeans, and I'm just going to go in a circular motion. I get some of the excess ink off because I don't want it to make marks on the paper, even though I'm going to go over with black soot, which will probably cover it. And this one I'm not so concerned about touching the image I color because that's green, and you can't really tell. So I'm going to turn the paper over and I'm going to color this side. See that moving around. I love the circular one. The pad is so neat, so much easier. Although I still use the other ones. I hate to waste, so I try to keep whatever I buy, I try to keep using it. So here I'm just going to be very careful not to get blue on the elf. So I'm just going to go around it a bit. And I'm going to try to color over that line. That way I have a really nice defined line for the snowbanks. So I don't have to really put a whole lot because I'm going to go over it with other colors, but you always want to have like a base color. Just going to go over here a little bit more so that when we remove the mask, you're going to have the snowbanks already there and you don't really have to do a whole lot. Okay, so now we're going to move to Seedless preserves, and I have to be very careful because this one is very juicy, has a lot of ink. So I am going to replace the pad and then start with this one. Like I said, I'm going to be very careful because this one has so much ink in it. Sometimes I overdo it and I have to really blend. So I don't want to have to go all the way down, just like on the top. This one you can see the night sky is darker on top, away from the horizon. Yeah, let's see. So I'm just gonna pull that away. Oops, my paper's a little warped. So then you keep blending. You keep, oopsie, I moved the mask. Oops, oops. But that's okay because I don't really have to get down that low again. Now I'm going to go with black soot, which is the black color. And I'm going to use my old, this one, because I don't really have to get down so low. And sometimes I just take it to reach the small areas and I just kind of fold it a bit. Okay, so I need to be careful too because the black soot is very dark. Oops. And then just kind of blending and blending. Oh, this corner is killing me. And you have to be careful because once you touch the paper, you get ink on your fingers and you don't want to get ink on your image, which I have done before. So I'm trying to blend as much as I can. Ugh, this corner is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, there. See, that will stay put. Gotta be careful when I get there. Start on this side. I'm not going, I can go circular too, but on this one, you can go circular, which is usually better. But that corner there, because it keeps folding on me, I have to be careful. Okay. So I hope you can see, I don't know if you can see the difference on the video, but I can from here. Let me just add a little more of the dark, because I wanted it to be really dark. Maybe my dark is drying up a bit, I don't know, but there, I can see a little bit more dark. Oh, I keep moving that. Okay. I moved this one to a little bit there. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Then I'm not gonna go over with the purple because we have enough purple, and I'm just gonna go back with the blue. With Faded Jeans and give it some more blue. And this is like with Copic, sort of. You blend the colors because the paper is wet, and you blend them and you blend them. You go over it until you're happy with the end result. And this paper is just gonna drive me batty. I'm so sorry about that. So there, I'm going to get a little closer here to the elf. And he's going to have like a little highlight around him. And that's okay. I'm just going over with my blue. And then on this side as well, so to make sure you have even coverage. So you have like a hint of the purple and you have a hint of the black, but it's mainly blue. Okay, so that's our night sky. I'm going to put my inks away, and I'm going to use my white gel pen to create the stars. Now let's remove this mask. Isn't that cool? I just love it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Copic and I'm going to create a little shadowing under here with blue and maybe a little bit of gray just to create some dimension on there. And then we need to clean this here. I use wipes for that. My trusty wipes to clean the surface so I don't get ink all over the place. And I have a dry one here just to dry it up. Okay. There we go. Okay, here, I'm So now I have this inexpensive white gel pen that I got at, I believe, either Michael's or Joann's, and I'm gonna make some stars. You can put them wherever you want. It could be stars or it could be snow, whatever you want. It's up to your imagination. I sometimes like to get some of the excess ink off the pen. And let's see, because I have two of them and I don't know if this is the right one. One is more dry than the other. I don't know if you can see this because it's kind of the glare of the light. So then you place them randomly. There's no rhyme and reason. You just place them around any way you want. And then that is that. Then I'm going to take my Copic marker. I'm going to take my, let's see, we can use a B00. I would like to use something lighter, but my B's are going a little dry. So I'm just going to go under here and just kind of create a little something under their feet, little shadow. Because they are standing in snow, so you don't want it to be flat, and snow has kind of like a little bluish to it. And maybe I'll also add a C1. Let me see, because I know one of my C's is going dry. This one is not too bad, so I'll just add a little bit of C, which goes well with the blues. Yeah, my C is going a little dry. And this is just to add a little more depth to the shadow. And then I'm going to go over with my 0 marker just to blend it and make it softer so it's not so dark, and just blend it a little more. So here I go with my 0 marker. And I'm just going to go over that a little bit just to make it softer and help those two colors blend, because my C1 is a little dry. So I think it's time for me to make my Christmas list of what I need. Well, there we go. I think I'm happy with this, and I hope that you have enjoyed this crazy videos I have made for you. It's been a little crazy trying to make them, lots of interruptions, but I finally have them done. And again, everything that I have done will be down in the description below, and this is part of a blog new release that will be going live on Saturday. And I hope that you visit the blog and see all the other projects that the other design team members have done, but this is just one of the ones that will be on there, and I hope you visit us there, and I hope that you subscribe to my videos and see more tutorials and more coloring that I'll be doing. Thank you, and have a happy holiday. Bye-bye.